Shalom. Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakabadash, double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone, the taught us the true peace and salutation to the hope of the elect. Shalom. Double honors also to your apostles that are sent out, like Apostle Ramla and Apostle of South Carolina. Forgive me if I don't quite remember everybody's name all the time, the water. And the elder brother from GMS Detroit, GMS Inquirer, the water brother, Shalom. Double honors to you as well for your good work and that you do. And Shalom and double honor to a lot of you brothers that's out there. Y'all doing excellent work, man. I wish I had the eyes to see, and wasn't dealing with all these different other little issues. But anyway, Shalom and Shalom to you affiliates and that's pushing this truth and doing the best you can in sincerity, and double honors unto you handicap affiliates. You're doing the best you can. You may, because of your handicap or whatever, you may not be able to make it down to the camp, but continue doing the best you can on the highways and byways and the marketplace of the internet and your comings and goings. Shalom and shalom to you Akrims, you women. The water ever so much for letting us not be alone. You're not letting us men be alone. Y'all in this with us. Y'all learning too. Shalom. Continue doing that, babies. Continue doing that. We love you too. Shalom. Shalom. Welcome to today's lesson. I'm your Hebrew Israelite brother, Mashaba, here in the city of Detroit. We're doing a video on 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 1. Okay. This is a short video. I just want to touch on it for a quick moment. Okay. That's all. Just a quick moment. This is about rebuke. Let's just go straight off into it. This is 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 1. And it reads, rebuke not an elder. But why? Because one, he has been into this truth for quite some time. Okay, he's been inside this truth man, for 15, 20, 25 years. He's been in there for this truth for quite some time, pushing the truth and teaching brothers, and being an inspiration and a motivation. It's not always easy, okay, to be of that high order and be leading the camp, and different things, or be the secondary leader of the camp, maintaining the order of the first elder, okay, maintaining that, keeping that strength, and being an inspiration to the other brothers that just coming in. The elders are very important. He helps to guide the troops which way they're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? The elder is the one, when you bring a rebellious son to an elder, so the elder can correct that rebellious son. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I rebuke not an elder, because hey, he's most definitely in the spirit, okay, and you ain't, okay. So don't rebuke this elder. You stay steadfast, listen to the elder and learn from the elder, because the elder is the one that's here there to guide you, put in place by Yahweh Shai, flat out. And that's the reason why he's one of the leaders of the camp. You know what I'm saying? Flat out. But entreat him as a father, right? As a father figure. When you come out here, that's just like when you come out in the streets. You got all these dumb little YNs and different things, and these little young fools, these gaslight queen little young fools, they come out in the streets acting like they're rough and tough and all this stuff. And then you got some guys that's kind of tart when they come into the camp, fresh and everything. We entreat our elder as a father, because one, as a father figure, that's what a lot of young men need. A lot of young men need a father figure because they never had one. Okay, that they never had a father figure in the first place. So they need that father figure. That's what the elder's there for. The elder's there to guide and correct, and to make sure that the younger brothers have a way, a light, a beacon, and the elder's there for that. And the younger man as a brethren, okay, as brethren, right? You see, because why? Because there's the difference between the elder and the younger man that's just coming in. The elder is the one that's experienced, seasoned. He know what's up. He know what to do. He know what's going on. He been around the block 2 or 3, 4, 5 hundred times. He understands and knows what to do. You understand? The brethren don't. He's there to learn. The elder's there to teach. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why we yield to what the elder had to say. So, because the elder is the one that most definitely, that Yahweh Shai is working with to teach you, teach us, to guide us on the right, proper path of righteousness, okay? You see? That's what that's about, okay? And verse 2. The elder woman as mothers, right? Right. The elder women as mothers, because they don't been around, they don't seen some things, they've learned some things. You see, but remember, they can only teach women. So let them do that. Let them teach women and children to how to obey Yahweh Shai. You see, and how to be a part of this truth. Okay, as a mother, the younger as sisters, right? You know, place not, because you got a lot of these young women that try to buck up and be, over the elder woman, and try to usurp authority over man. You got to squash them down, make sure they understand. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11 and 12. A woman is to learn in all subjection and silence. I suffer a woman not to teach, nor to usurp authority over man. You see, they have to understand these things. They can learn that from the woman. 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 15. A woman is a woman is saved through childbearing. Plus, at the same time, elder woman, she is the one that helps the younger woman to come into understanding about different things. Honor widows that are widows indeed. But if any widow have children or nephews, let them learn first to shew pity at home. Right. Don't be all out in the streets. Stay your butt at home. Knowing exactly what this means. This means that you should maintain your mindset of being at home. A home set mindset and not a street mindset. You don't need because you got a lot of hearted old bags out there in the streets that you have to deal with. And a lot of these elder women, man, I'm telling you, they act like they got a lot of testosterone or something or whatever. It seems like they growing a beard and a mustache. Some of these other, and man, watch these people. And to requite their parents. I ought to lick that word up. Okay. That's lucky. I just wanted to say, grab that word, but I just wanted to, because I know I didn't say it right. I said required. I'm trying to see if I see it again and catch the meaning of it. Even though I didn't say it right, I still want to catch the meaning of it right quick if it's available. I want to catch the meaning of this word too, Bobby. That piety. Is that piety? Only in 1 Timothy 5 and 4. Let them learn first to show piety towards their own family, where let them show piety represent a singular Greek verb. Okay. Anyway, that's I'm gonna hit that other word. Okay, right quick. We can grab it right quick. Right, just bear with me for a second here. Okay, that was the piety. Here you go right here. This word right there. Let's see what that is. You see, regret, restore. Okay, repay. Okay, and when Joseph's brethren saw that their father was dead. Wow. And they said Joseph will will per adve- will peradventure hate us, and will certainly requite us all the evil which we did not him. Right? And so I just want to see what that was. And so before we decide to go back, just want to gather that understanding on that. Okay. Now let's get back up here. Okay. And their parents. Oh, God. Now, good and acceptable before God. See, that's the main thing. We all had to be good and acceptable before Yahweh. That's the reason why 1 Timothy chapter 2, the 2nd Timothy, 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 15. Study to show that, hold on, man. Because I don't think I had, let me do this. I want to go. See, these are the reasons why Apostle Tahar said we need to go back to the basics from time to time. Because, like me, I'm an older gentleman. I'm a senior citizen. I'm an old leaky wine bottle. I ain't gonna kid you not. I'm an old leaky wine bottle, and I be needing to go back on the basis on a regular basis, so I can maintain what I have and still gather. More knowledge, more information. See, that's it. It's 2 Timothy. I was saying first. It's 2 Timothy. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman. And you're right. See, unto Yahweh. That's the one you got to prove ourselves to. We got to prove ourselves to man. We got to prove ourselves to Yahweh, because He is the one that put us in place where we at. Okay, hold on for a second. Let me see if these people, if they more on my line, or what are they doing? These people, man, you gotta watch these people around here, man, for real. You gotta watch them. Okay, so like about that. No, they next door. I just wanted to make sure, because I sit up now, I let them park. No, I tolerated them parking all this time, and now I finally blocked off my lot. I blocked off my driveway so they can't park no more. And they don't call the attitude and all this and that, and act like they pissed and all this la 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 la. Man, just please, Yahweh Shai, destroy this Babylon. And these people don't got wicked. These 2/3, destroy them. Yahweh destroy them. Okay, now let's get back into this. Okay, and okay, let's see. Your study shows approved to Yahweh, a workman that needed not to be ashamed. Right? We don't have to be ashamed. What we got to be ashamed for? We ain't got to be ashamed for anything. We doing our part. We pushing this truth to the best of our ability. Okay, the 2/3, they don't even acknowledge Yahweh. They don't even consider Him. For Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. You see, but we do. You see, rightly dividing the word of truth. That's what we do, using these precepts. Isaiah chapter 28 verse 9 through 15. Using these precepts. That's what we do. But okay, okay. Now I was doing what? Let's go back over to where I was at. Let's see. Okay. Right. Let's see. So, okay. It said home and to request and their parents, and for that is good and acceptable on the outside of the God. Okay. Now she that is a widow indeed and desolate, frustrated. Trusted in Yahweh, and continue in supplication and prayers night and day. But she that liveth in pleasures, and that what it is. First Timothy chapter 5 verse 6. 1 Timothy. But she that liveth in her pleasures is dead while she liveth. You see, and you got a lot of women that's living just like that. They living in their pleasure. They living big time in their pleasures. You can't tell them anything. They think they all that. Just wait till when society shut down. We're looking forward to it shutting down. For real. We'll be glad for it. See, because Isaiah chapter 13, Yahweh says he's going to remove the arrogancy off the face of the proud. And you got a lot of these people, men and women, old men and women, they're just so proud. You got a lot of these young men and young women, they're just so proud. They got all this arrogancy. You can't talk to them. They think they all that. They don't want to try to even speak to you or anything. They try to act like you are an underling. Don't be nice to them with them because they'll mistake your kindness for you being a fool. Man, these people just they wait. Is what? It's August now. We got what? September, October, maybe a false flag event month. But we know for sure November, if not October, for sure November, because they cannot let the elections go. They cannot let everybody vote because everybody's going to vote for everybody other than the Republicans. You see, that's why some of the Republican people have jumped over to the Democrat Party. They all don't seem to realize America is being destroyed systematically from within by the Jew-American government. Okay? Babylon has fallen. For real. So look, we can go ahead and close it out. Okay? I just wanted to make a quick little video to touch on that concerning the elders. Okay? The elder man and the elder woman. Okay? Because you got the elder man that's teaching the camps, and you got the elder woman that's teaching the younger women out there this truth that they're learning by watching the GMS videos, and they're teaching the younger women out there in the streets. You see, and that's the order of Yahweh Yahushua. Right there. Right there. That's the order of Yahweh Yahushua. You see, because let's go back to what was it? Back to it again. I wanted to read a little part. Do we still got it? Yes, we still got it. Now, I wanted to read this part here. But shun profane and vain babblings, right? Don't be out there babbling, talking shit, and different things and stuff. The women not supposed to be doing that. No. And see, maintain being in the spirit of Yahweh Yahushua. And stuff. Don't be out there starting stuff and being out of order with your statements. For they will increase unto more ungodliness, right? And you can't have that. You can't have that. And their word will eat as doeth a canker, right? Of whom is Hymenaeus and Philetus. Hold on. Consider the okay. Anyway, okay. So right. So we want to maintain our understanding that Yahweh Yahushua has put in charge elders. The elders are for the men concerning the camps, and the elder women concerning the women out in the streets that they come in contact with, especially the women that are trying to get themselves together. The elder women can be an inspiration and a motivation to them. Okay, let's take this to. I wanted to go to. Let's go to 1 Timothy chapter 2. Okay. Now, I want to see where it is. Come on. Yeah. Not with. Yeah, and this part too. And this part too, I want to read this part. Okay. Hold on, not that right there. Now. This part right here, verse 15. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing, right? But only if the child that she's bearing is a child from a righteous man of the Lord, then she can be saved. Okay, she can be saved then, like because one, she'll be taking on his righteous spirit. Two, she'll be taking on his name. Okay, Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1. Okay, if they continue in faith and charity, you see, they got to maintain that, and that is all part of the truth. These are the things that an elder woman would maintain if she want to maintain being in the order of Yahweh Yahushua. You see, and holiness with sobriety. And sobriety, that means what? That's not just talking about not drinking. That's talking about not giving in to false doctrines, to the winds of false doctrines that's out there. Because you got a lot of women. I'm telling you, not only do you got young women, but older women that should know better. They out there spewing madness out their mouth, talking about we're Africans, African American. They calling on Jesus. My sister, she older. My older sister, she be out there talking a mess about Jesus and oh Lord, Jesus, ease us this and ease us that. Baby, Sometimes she seems like she trying to come around, then she take a full left turn, for real. So hey, skip her for real. And then sometimes she'll do Matthew chapter 10 verse 42. If ye but bring but a cup of water to a disciple of the Lord, ye shall receive no less than his great reward. But she won't maintain it in goodness of heart, because she like to do something good for you, something nice for you, give you something, buy you dinner, all this and that, and then take you somewhere out in the public and then talk bad to you, talk down to you like you's an underling. And then if you check her, correct her, right there on the spot in front of everybody while she talking her mess, then she want to act like you ungrateful. You didn't appreciate what she done for you. That's the kind she is, right there. Right there. And so no, that's no, she ain't all that. Okay, she's filled with false doctrines. You see, and she's living in her pleasures. She got all these acres of land and all this stuff that she got, and all this that, and all these houses and all this la 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 la. But the Lord made sure He did not bless her with a son. That's right. Yahweh did not give her a son. You see, she got two daughters, but my two nieces through her, but she ain't got no sons. If she had sons, her sons be over there tilling the land. She ain't got no sons, and the property is just sitting, going to waste. You see, properties. She got lots that are on busy strips where she could be making some money. I can go over there if she would allow me to, and set up a yard sale table and order a bunch of stuff off of the discount places and sit there and sell and make money every day. But leave it up to her. She'll go to talking about, no, you have to have a license. You have to have this. Not for a yard sale, dumbass. You don't need a license for a yard sale. You put up a goddamn table, put some products and shit, and sit there and let people come by. And I mean, she got lots on Linwood. She got lots on Claremont. She got she got a property on Greenfield. She can sit there. I'm telling you, if she sit there on Greenfield, it's a busy strip, big busy strip, and set up a yard sale and put up a sign, people would stop. You know what I'm saying? And shop. They stop and shop. Stop and shop. They stop and they would. But hey, her mind is somewhere else. Her mind is in the roadblock of her success. That's the reason why she's where she's at now. So anyway, yeah, we can go ahead and close this out. And Lord's will, you were edified by today's video, edified, motivated, or inspired by today's video, that you would put together some precepts, that you would make an edifying video to feed the sheep. Remember, as always, as good shepherds of the Lord, our job is to feed the sheep. Okay? And flat out. So, brothers and sisters, hold on. Stay strong. We ain't got long. Okay? Maintain being occupied in the word until Yahweh Shai has returned. Okay? Always maintain being physically and spiritually, emotionally, and mentally circumspect. Analyzing all situations. Be aware of who's around you and where you at. And remember, spirits move from people to people, to place to place. So make sure you're always in a good place with good people. That's where you at. Okay? For real. And so, brothers and sisters, we're going to close it out. I'd like to give all praise and all honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, and Kakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone and taught us the truth. Peace and salutations to the hope of the lake. Shalom to the hope of the lakes. Get down to the camp.